Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Aiden and today I'm going to show you how to make Halloween pom-poms.
Okay, let's talk supplies. Here is what you're going to need. Yarn, duh. We're going to use white, black, yellow, orange, and a reddish coral color or whatever you can find in your local store. I use Red Heart's Super Value yarn because it's super cheap, so I can get a bunch of colors that way. They also make these really bright neon colors, which are extra cool for reasons I will disclose later. You'll also need scissors and a palm maker. What? Yep, they make these in a bunch of different sizes, but you can make your own with a bit of cardboard. I also recommend waxed thread to hold the palms together really tight, but yarn can also work if you're in a pinch. A crochet hook is also helpful, felting needles, and super glue. Let's start with little ghosties. I'm going to show you the first one on the cardboard palm maker and the rest on the plastic one. Wrap both of the cardboard circles with black yarn 6 to 8 times in 2 to 3 layers. This is going to be the mouth. Use the crochet hook to pull the loose end under so it holds itself in place. Wrap a layer of white around the rest of the palm maker, including over the black wrap we just did. Keep it a thin layer, otherwise your ghost could wind up with too much space between the eyes. Wrap another section of black, this time over the white, for 3 to 4 rotations. Position this section to one side of that first black section, not directly on top. Wrap the rest of the palm in white, as thick as you can without it falling off the cardboard. Slip the scissors between the pieces of cardboard and cut the thread loops. You should start to see the ghost's face. Slip a length of waxed thread or yarn between the cardboard sandwich and double knot it as tight as you can, then trim the strands close to the knot. Gently remove the palm from the cardboard and give it a little shake to fluff it up. Add a dab of super glue on the knot for extra security and let it dry. Now it's time to cut the ghost's shape. You can use the cardboard as a template to help you get a round top above his eyes, but leave the bottom below his mouth untrimmed for now. We want the ghost to be kind of like a bell shape, or you can also think of a Pac-Man ghost. Once you're satisfied with the ghost's haircut, you can use a felting needle to help secure the eyes and mouth into the right shape and place. I'll probably do a whole other video on needle felting, but basically you're using a barbed needle to tangle the fibers together. Just be careful not to stick yourself through the ghost. No blood sacrifices, please. There you go. Your ghost is ready for a glamour shot. The pumpkins are super simple. Wrap your entire palm maker with orange yarn. The more wraps, the more fluffy the pom-pom. Cut the thread loops and tie it tightly with your waxed thread. Trim the pom-pom down into a circle. While you're trimming, your scrap pile may grow sentient. Next, cut the grooves or cracks around your pumpkin. These grooves will separate the pumpkin into 6 sections. Use a felting needle to push a bit of black yarn into the top for the stem. You can make loops if you want to be extra fancy. I also use a felting needle to stick some of the black strands together for a thicker stem, but you can also use glue to attach the stem if you prefer. That's all there is to it. Okay, normally I hate candy corn, but I'll make an exception for these pom-poms. Is it white, yellow, and then orange, or yellow, orange, and then white? Got it. On one side of your palm maker, wrap the center 2/3 with white yarn. Cover the remaining 1/3 of that side with orange yarn. Flip your pom maker over and repeat, this time with yellow instead of white. This part is super satisfying. Cut the loops free. Securely tie the pom with waxed thread. You know the drill by now. And when we go to trim this one, we're going to cut it into a triangle shape with the white section as the top point. Trim any extra long strands off the bottom yellow section. Hey look, it's a candy corn that doesn't suck. Eyeballs. Start with a section of black yarn, similar to how we started the ghost pom, but maybe a little bigger. Wrap the black with your first iris color, repeat with your second iris color, then wrap the whole thing in white, or black if you want extra spooky eyes. Cut the pom free, and again, tie with waxed thread. You can repeat this pattern on the other half of the pom maker for eyes that can see you both coming and going, or you can do it with just one side. Trim the eyeball into a circle. Use a felting needle to secure each section of the eye into place, and also try not to think about needles poking eyeballs. Now you can really keep an eye on things. So, how do you decorate with these pom-poms? Here's a few things you can try. String them together for a spooky garland. You can use your crochet hook to pull a long piece of yarn through the center of each pom. You want it to go inside the waxed thread that's holding the whole pom together. You can also use this method to pull them into a wreath shape. Tie the ends together and then glue a bit of cardboard to the back for stability. Or add them to a headband for the perfect Zoom call costume. The eye pom-poms are really cool because you can make them in really any color. For whatever reason, there's no sound here, but this is me telling you to get a blacklight. Show me how your pom-poms turned out by tagging me on Instagram, and if you made it this far in the video, hit that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss out on future DIY videos. Thanks so much for watching, and happy Halloween!